I kept telling you that the boy was very, very sick, but you never paid any attention to me.
You knew how busy I was. Inspectors were coming.
If the inspectors were coming, why were you handing out free medication? Worry about your son.
Oh, God. What's he doing out here? The lunatic's trailing me. Maybe I'm just seeing things.
Mehmet! Mehmet, look where you're going! Mehmet!
Hey, Denise, look at this. Who's the doctor here? You or me?
Come on.
I guess you sold the lamp.
What should I do with these?
We're buying another house in Istanbul in 12
Go away!
months.
Have you bought the villas and the cars?
He'll be fine. Just wait there.
You killed him! You killed him!
You're my only hope. Please don't.
What happened to me? I think I fainted. Where am I? They brought me to the city, I think, to the hospital. This place looks more like a morgue than a hospital.
Are you a doctor?
Huh? That's right. How'd you know?
Because you compare this place to a morgue. People see things based upon their own experience.
Of course, because I'm a doctor.
For a doctor, writing a death certificate is a matter of routine, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
What if a doctor himself was faced with that routine?
Come on, man. What are you talking about? What are you trying to tell me? Why am I bothering to talk to you anyway? Who are you?
A mirror of your conscience.
Where am I?
You stand before the gate to the land of eternal peace. Welcome.
If you're the conscience, then who am I?
You are the late Dr. Mehmet Balik.
What are you talking about? Get out of my way. My son's sick. I need to take him to the hospital. I'm not dead. No. No, I'm not dead. No.
Mehmet, what did you do? You left us all alone, Mehmet.
Daddy. Daddy.
Aygul?
Daddy.
Aygul, what happened? For God's sakes, this lunatic is here again. Look at me, man. Are you following me or what? Look, I'm warning you. Stop following me. Stop following me or else. Look at him. Is he even listening? Stupid man. Aygul, what happened, darling? What are you doing here? Denise.
Madam, if
Are you
you'd like,
feeling
we
any
can
better,
give you a
sweetheart?
ride wherever you want to go.
No. Not until they take Mehmet away.
For God's sakes, I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here.
Yes, sir.
Can't let go of him.
Route 50, sir. It was a car crash. Dr. Mehmet Balik. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Over.
Oh, God. Officer, my name is Mehmet Balik. I'm not dead. I'm right here.
Mehmet.
What is it now? What? Oh, my God. That's me. I'm really dead. I'm not 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 dead. But I am dead.
To write a death certificate or to see dead bodies should be a part of your everyday work. Why are you shocked?
Yes, it is. I don't know. When it happens to you, it's different.
Oh, yes. You still had so many things you wanted to do in life, right?
Yes. I was rushing to take my child to the hospital. Patients were waiting for me. I had prescriptions to write.
And I suppose money to receive. But you're aware of the truth now, aren't you? You're dead. And now your life will flash in front of your very eyes. Every moment, with all of its aspects, will be questioned and examined.
Every moment?
Oh, yes. And there will also be confrontation. Something that no one likes to face.
Confrontation?
Yes. Due to your job, you met and treated many people. These people have the right to appear and to question you, confront you face to face.
Everyone's here. Mustafa. How could... Bilal! All my patients. Everyone's here. Please. I don't want to be confronted with them. I'll be ruined. Please.
How happy are the ones who are aware of the reality of death before it comes for them. Time changes, the world ends, and real intentions revealed. Now your body is worthless. It's your heart that matters. Yes, Mehmet Balak. For you, the great interrogation has begun. Are you ready?
What kind of interrogation?
It will be a fair one. Because you're going to be the one who will answer, and who will ask all the questions.
So there's no world anymore?
That is true. There is no world anymore. But even if there were, there is no chance for you to go back.
Not... even one more chance, huh?
Why do you think you want another chance? It is possible that the hereafter will be much, much better than the existence you previously knew.
But I...
First of all, you tell me.
Tell you what?
What did you do on Earth? Anything to merit a better life here? Tell me all.
Like I told you before, I was a doctor. I was a doctor in a small town. And you know what small town people are like. Having a doctor there is important to them. And I was that doctor. People benefited from my presence. There's no need for you to go to the pharmacy. You can buy it from Noor.
God bless you, Doctor.
Doctor, quick! Mustafa is very sick.
Oh no, the boy is sick again? I examined him the other day. All right, bring him in, let me see him. I'll give him an injection.
Here, this is your prescription.
Oh, Noor,
Thank you.
I'll be a while. Cancel all the appointments till I want to come back tomorrow.
If you say so, Doctor. I'm sorry, the doctor will see you tomorrow. God bless you, Doctor. My son is feeling much better.
Will he really get better this time? We've come to the clinic so many times.
What are you saying, Yusuf? Do you know better than me?
Of course not, Doctor. Sorry. I meant no disrespect.
Well, then how did you mean it?
We only have a little bit of money. It's all gone. And remember, we sold you the barn. We only have a field left.
Yusuf, raising children is not easy. We're all going through the same thing. I would do anything for my children.
I know he will recover this time, won't he, Doctor?
If you get him home quickly. Don't make the child stay out here in the cold.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, come on.
Lie. He's a liar. You're a lying doctor.
Get out of here.
Liar.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning, Hakan.
He came back, huh?
Yeah, he sure did. He studied science for 2 years and it made him crazy. He thinks he's a professor. And now he's frightening my patients.
No, Doctor. No one listens to him. He's a lunatic.
Are you here to pick up your fiancée?
Yes, if you don't mind.
Doctor, I'm heading home now.
Apparently, she doesn't need to get permission from me.
I'm sorry, did you need me to stay?
It's okay, get going. Oh, Nur, come early tomorrow and put the names of today's patients on the top of the list. We'll see them quickly before the rest of the patients start to riot. You'll do that for me, won't you?
Okay, Doctor. Have a nice day.
Okay, bye. Oh, look who's here. The world's best marketing expert. Come, Bilal. Come on in. Everything is fine, Bilal. The usual formula works quite well. 90% of the patients get well no matter which medicine I give them. No need for a diagnosis. Just give them some antibiotics. And the rest get better with medicine after 2 or 3 times. And the ones who do not get better, we send to the hospital in the city.
Good. Then let me give you a new medication. It's a new product. For you. It's a new antibiotic. Banned in most parts of the world. So the manufacturer's trying to sell it here now. None of the big city hospitals wanted to buy it, and the expiration date has almost run out.
I have plenty of this medicine. But if you brought the price down...
It's yours for half price. I got it in thousands of boxes so you can have as much of it as you want to sell.
Well, I don't have much room in the warehouse. Okay. I'll sell them. And what do I get in return? But keep in mind that I'm the one who makes the highest sales of your medicines in this area. But what do you get out of a deal like this?
I have some other products in addition to these. If you can sell my entire supply, then we'll be able to set up a nice, cheap laboratory here in your clinic.
You're kidding. What are you saying? A laboratory?
I had a customer in Istanbul. He passed away. All the equipment in his laboratory is just sitting there. Most of it's kind of old-fashioned, but...
It doesn't matter. The people around here won't know. We're at least 1,000 miles away from the capital. Every one of my patients suffers from more or less the same illness.
Okay then, it's a deal. You sell my medicines for me, and I'll set up a lab for you.
You're great, Bilal. Great.
Hakan, Dr. Valak is such a nice person that he's willingly moved to this village, to this clinic where none of the other doctors ever stayed. Nobody even came, even when they were assigned to us.
Yeah, but you're too busy. We don't see each other like before. That's the problem.
What can I do, Hakan? Mehmet is not only knowledgeable, but also hardworking and experienced. He's working hard all day long. We really get so exhausted.
There are plenty of sick people in this village, aren't there? But it is the source of your income. Hopefully they'll all get well soon.
Now don't be worrying about my dowry. It's already taken care of. We're not going to have any problem meeting the dowry, as long as I'm still at the clinic. So you better start worrying about yourself.
Please accept these.
I have no money.
But Muammar, you can't pay with a hen and some eggs.
Please ask the doctor for me. Please, Noor.
All right, Muammar, all right. I'll ask him.
Open your mouth.
Doctor? Sorry to interrupt you.
What is it?
It's Muammar, the patient who...
Yes, I know who he is. The man with rheumatism.
Yes, that's him. He doesn't have any money. He'd like to pay you with a chicken.
Is he out of his mind? This isn't a marketplace. We're not living in the Stone Age. If he doesn't have money, let him come back when he finds some. And he can keep his chicken. I can't believe it. Come on, open up, open up.
But wait, doctor, my wrists are aching. Why are you examining my mouth?
Look at me, woman. If you don't need a diagnosis, you can leave right now. Who is the doctor here?
You are, sir.
Then do what I tell you to, okay? Come on.
But you haven't examined my wrists yet.
Oh, come on. You'll take these medicines 4 times a day, 2 tablets each time. Use it for 2 weeks.
Can I get it from the pharmacy, doctor?
No. You can't get this at a hospital or a pharmacy. You have to buy it from my secretary. You understand? Yes? Have a nice day.
Okay, doctor.
Don't buy it.
You idiot,
gives you
get
all
outta
the
here.
same medicine.
Why can't you just
Don't-
leave
don't
everyone
buy
alone?
it. He gives you all the same medicine. He's a liar. A liar. A liar, doctor. I'm telling you, this worthless, that medicine. He gives you all the same thing.
Thank you. Here you are. Thank you. Okay.
Psst. Psst. Hey, Denise, look at this. Look, this is money. I'm playing with it now, but someday it'll all be yours. Got it?
I hope you save a piece of that pie for me, too.
What are you talking about? You don't need a larger piece of pie. You're deprived of nothing.
I mean, it would be nice if we could go on a vacation for a week or more. I'm bored to death. It's been ages since we went on a vacation.
Have you lost your mind? This is the time for us to make money, not to take vacations. By the way, Bilal is bringing the laboratory equipment tomorrow. We're going to open a laboratory next week. I'm talking about expanding the business, not vacations. We need money, Igel. Money. If we want to enjoy our life after retirement, we need to make money now.
But Mehmet, money isn't everything.
Of course not. There's also respect. There are other virtues, like reliability and credibility. And your husband has got them all. What else would you want?
Yusuf, our son looks very sick, doesn't he?
He looks bad. Very, very bad.
Should we give him more of his medicine right now?
Isn't it too much for him?
No. Look, it says 2 tablets 4 times a day.
Fine. 2 more tablets.
Darling. Yusuf. Mustafa is going to get well, right?
Hopefully he is. The doctor says he's going to recover. If he says so, then he will. Son, take this.
Open up. Go on. Tell him. Tell him. He's got a high temperature all the time.
It's not the right
Come
time
on,
now.
Tell him. Tell him.
Be patient.
What are you whispering about back there? If you want to tell me something, say it.
Doctor, sir. It's been 4 times that we've brought Mustafa here, but he's not better. We thought he got well last night, but he got worse again.
Who's the doctor here? You or me? You can't know as well as I do.
Oh no, of course not. We didn't mean it, but
But?
Sir, Yusuf would like to ask you something. He wonders if we should try something else.
Yes, we should. Now I'm going to prescribe some new medications.
Come, be a good boy.
Here they are.
Come on.
Buy 10 boxes from Noor on your way out.
Doctor.
You're about to say you can't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that the money from the barn is gone, why don't you sell the land?
Sell the land?
Don't you want your child to survive?
Of course, Doctor. How can you ask such a thing?
Then I'll do it. I'll make him survive. But there is a cost to that. I'm opening a laboratory in a few days.
Oh, really? I hope it will be good.
Of course it will. Who is it going to be good for? For you. I know what I am doing here. I'm taking on all of these expenses for your sake. I'll run a number of tests for Mustafa, but all these tests cost money.
Okay. We'll sell the land. We have no choice.
My. They look pretty good. This is nice work, Bilal.
Hey, all that glitters is not gold.
Okay, bring it all in. Hurry.
How are you doing?
Akan, I'm sorry, but I'm holding up your fiancé tonight.
Oh well. Guess I'll see her later. Good night. I'll see you later.
Thanks, Hakan.
My. This looks wonderful. So, Noor, what do you think?
Yeah, they look great, Doctor. But what are we going to do with them?
These instruction guides give some information about how to set up everything.
You're in the presence of a great doctor. Of course I know how to set this up.
Yes, of course you do. But just to be safe, you might want to hire a lab expert too, just as a precaution.
Lab expert? Bilal, why don't you just go inside and turn on the light? I'll be there right away.
It's up to you, Doctor.
Why should I pay money to a lab expert? Besides, why should I read this book? I don't have any spare time. And look, my expert is here. She's doing her job pretty well.
But Doctor, I know almost nothing about laboratories.
You took biology in high school?
I did, but...
But what then? Anyone with a degree can easily handle this. Don't worry, I'll help you with it. Back at the university, I took a 2-week course on this. It's a piece of cake. Now look, haven't I showed you how to do a blood test before?
Yes, you have. And I learned it very well, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Certainly. You do it better than many so-called doctors. We'll start right here. You'll put the blood you take into this here. There are several ways of doing it, but I'll show you later. You're not going to interpret the results, of course. You'll just bring them to me. I'll tell the patients about the results myself. Did you get it, doctor?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, then. Look, Aigul. I've opened up the laboratory.
Congratulations, Mehmet. I'm really impressed. You've done a great job.
And I owe it all to my friend Bilal.
Oh, come on now, Doctor. You've made the biggest sale in the firm's history in just 4 months. What you've done is not easy to do. In fact, I didn't believe that it was possible.
Well, my name is Dr. Mehmet Balak. Is there a better doctor than me in this town?
Doctor, we got the test done.
Yes. Don't worry. Everything will be fine after we get the test results tomorrow.
Okay.
Now, don't let the child catch a cold, and don't wash him.
Okay.
Your son will be better.
Thank you, Doctor. God bless you.
Okay, see you later.
Doctor? Excuse me, sir. I'm a bit confused. What should I do with these?
Just keep your voice down, please. I'll be right in.
Excuse me.
Go inside. I'll be right there. Now, Bilal, do you have any more medications you'd like to get rid of?
I have one more medication, but it's a bit of a hard sell. You know what I mean?
What is it? Tell me. I'll sell it. These people, they think I could raise the dead from their graves.
I have an IV drip. It's a bit out of date.
IV? Okay. Okay. Sounds good to me.
After you.
Lie, he's lying. He's a quack.
Doctor, you shouldn't have bothered coming to our home. We could have brought Mustafa to you.
That's all right. Now then. You can't carry the child in the street with this IV in him.
That's okay. I can do it.
No, you can't, woman. It won't work.
Your money, Doctor.
Yusuf, I guess you sold the land.
Yes, I did. I hope your diagnosis is a good one.
My what?
Huh?
Ah, yeah, yes. You should continue to keep him warm.
Mm-hmm.
Just let him stay in bed, away from sunlight. Now I have to get back to the office. Customers are waiting.
Customers?
I mean my patients. God's sake, woman. Who are you to correct what I say? I'm saving the life of your son.
Of course we are, sir. God bless you. Don't cry, Gulsum. Please don't. Be patient. The doctor is saying that he will get well. Hopefully he's going to get well. Hopefully.
Hakan is sorry that he wasn't able to pick you up.
What's the matter? Has anything happened to Hakan?
We don't know. Have a look. He's got a high temperature.
Hakan, what happened to you?
I don't know, honey. I don't feel well.
Ooh, you're burning up. What have you taken?
Nothing at all. My stomach's killing me. I'm so tired. I wanted to come get you, but I just couldn't get up.
Will you forget about me? The doctor's left the clinic by now.
Darling, tell me what to do. How can I make my son well again?
I'll show you a few things we can do to lower his temperature, okay? And then tomorrow I'll tell the doctor what's going on. He'll know the best thing to do.
It's okay. You'll be all right. It's okay, darling. It's okay. Okay, all right. Yusuf! Yusuf, come hurry up, quick! Mustafa's vomiting blood. Okay.
Sweetie!
Look at him.
Sweetie! Mustafa, what happened?
Call the doctor. Do it now! All right. You'll be all right.
Oh, God's sakes. That phone will drive me crazy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where's my nurse? Hello?
Doctor! Doctor! It's me, Yusuf, Mustafa's father. Mustafa's in serious condition.
Yusuf, I am too busy right now. I'll stop by tonight.
But Doctor, Mustafa's very sick. It's worse than you think. He's constantly vomiting. You must come and see him.
Well, if he's vomiting, he has an upset stomach. Feed him soft foods. I said I'll stop by tonight. But bring him here if you want.
But...
Yusuf, I am busy. I have a patient right now. See you later.
What did he say?
He said we should take him there.
Okay, fine. Pick him up. Come on.
Mustafa? Mustafa, come, sweetie.
What happened to Yusuf? What happened to him? Yusuf? Mustafa! Mustafa!
It seems Mustafa's death may have been caused by some sort of neglect.
I know. But I gave him his IV and his medicine. Yeah, but then again, you can't ever be sure about any side effects.
And yet you made a promise to his parents that you could cure him and keep him alive.
But that's what doctors say.
People sometimes say things in life they don't mean, and that insincerity has no consequence. But this place is different than the world.
Really? Why?
Because keeping your word matters to God. Mustafa's passing was your fault. You diagnosed his illness incorrectly. And then you gave him expired medications.
But the expiration date is there. just in case. Normally they can go a bit longer than that.
I see. So you knew they were expired, and you still prescribed them?
I did.
You risked your patient's health for your financial gain. What about the laboratory? Why didn't you employ a qualified lab expert? You knew the lab equipment was old and out of date. Why then did you still use it?
I just wanted to improve the quality of local health care. But I couldn't do it without finding a way to keep my costs down.
Your excuses are so illogical. By selling your services to the poor, you made them become even poorer. While you became richer.
So what now?
The one whose death you caused, little Mustafa, will come to claim his right. And then, so will all the other victims of your lies.
And what do I say?
Say nothing. Remember, when you treated these people in life, you treated them as customers instead of patients. Don't you agree, Mustafa?
I do. I died because of you. I now claim my right. I demand compensation for the sorrow of my parents. You took a life that was given by God. I wish him to pay for it.
But I'm a doctor. I did my best.
But my parents kept warning you. But you just ignored them, didn't you?
But it was the dead of winter. I just thought, you know, the kid had a little cold.
But my illness was different. You didn't pay attention. Why didn't you refer me to another doctor?
Look, I didn't realize. Forgive me, please. Give up your claim.
Mustafa may give up his right, but there is still God's right. How could you turn such a blind eye to the death of a patient, especially that of a young child? You can neither escape from here, nor defend yourself with excuses.
I know. But I was so ambitious. I was in no condition to think about such things. I always thought that I had the right to earn more money.
Dr. Volek, sorry to disturb you, but 2 doctors have arrived from the Department of Health for inspection.
Huh? Why did they come? Did somebody complain?
No. Why would anybody complain about you? It's a routine inspection. They'd like to see the laboratory.
Okay, we'll show it. Welcome.
Hello, Doctor.
Hi.
We're here from the health department. We need to have a look at your lab records. You know, just a routine inspection. Health and safety issues and such.
Okay. Let's have a quick look together.
No, please don't. Don't put yourself out. You have these patients waiting. We can look, with the help of your assistant.
I'm sure it'll be better if we checked it together. I think there are a few things I'll need to explain.
Well, like what?
Well, you know, this is a very poor village. And there are some things here that we're in the process of completing, but we're trying our best.
Doctor, please, when are you going to examine my child? You gave him an IV the last time we were here, but now he's developed these terrible skin rashes and a high fever.
He'll be fine. Just wait there. Since this is a very busy office, I need to keep some distance between me and the patients. Otherwise, they won't wait patiently in line. Yeah, but they really love me.
Yeah, it's really true. Last time you wouldn't let us pay even 1 penny. But I don't know why he's sick again now.
Noor, would you please bring this patient in? I'll be there in a minute.
Of course. Come in, please.
You see, we serve people free of charge, just to help them. Like they say, no good deed ever goes unpunished. I'm going to go examine my patient now. After all, that is my job. Noor will give you any information you need.
Okay, thank you, sir.
No problem.
This way.
Do you want to disgrace me in front of the inspectors?
No, Doctor. I'm just a little worried.
Use the suppository. Stop worrying. What's wrong with you? You can't even take care of your own child. But you'll tell me my business in front of the inspectors? Now get out of here. Get.
Thank you,
get.
sir.
Doctor? We have a lot of patients in the waiting room. Are you ready to start seeing them?
Where are the inspectors? Are they gone yet?
Yes, they are.
There wasn't anything wrong.
No, there wasn't. Well, they said that the equipment is a bit unsanitary. They took a few notes, but I didn't see what they were writing down. Shall I take the patients in turn?
No, I'm not going to see any more patients. I'm not going to examine anybody today. Send them all home.
But they've been here so long, and there are urgent cases. You can't examine all of them tomorrow.
Yes, I can. Tell them all to come tomorrow, if they're still alive. Come on, get rid of everybody.
Yes, Doctor. Hakan is coming to pick me up. Since there are no patients, can I go too?
Sure, go ahead.
Sir, about Hakan.
What's wrong with him? Hasn't he recovered?
No. He couldn't go to work again today. Would you be able to examine him sometime tomorrow?
Okay, tell him to come tomorrow morning on an empty stomach, and I'll examine him.
Thanks so much, Doctor. Should I make an appointment for him then?
Don't be silly, Noor. I'll see him first. He should have some privilege, don't you think? After all, he's special.
Noor.
Ah, Hakan, you're here. Come.
Get well soon, ma'am.
Thank you, Doctor.
Dr. Valak, Hakan is here to see you.
There you are, Hakan. Let's find out what's wrong with you. Sit. There's something I'm not sure about. I need to test his blood, right now. Draw a blood sample from him. Then you can analyze it in the lab.
Sir, can you do it, please? I don't have the experience, and I don't know how to use the equipment very well yet.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Yes. Come on.
Okay, I'll do the rest. You handle that mob in the waiting room.
Doctor, telephone.
Be right there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can go. Noor, don't tell me that I have one more patient. We made lots of money today and I can't make any more.
No, the patients are all gone, and Hakan's blood analysis came back from the lab. Can you have a look at it if you're not too tired?
Okay, let me see what's wrong with your fiancé.
Oh no, Doctor. What's wrong?
It seems he has hepatitis C. It's a viral infection.
Doctor, please. I don't understand what this means. What's happened to Hakan?
The disease is sometimes called black jaundice. And it's very serious. It's a rare disease, but it's highly contagious. And it usually leads to liver cancer. You can't get married. And if you did, you couldn't have children. they would get it too.
But how come it occurred all of a sudden? He didn't have any symptoms until yesterday.
That's no surprise. This disease sometimes occurs without displaying any symptoms.
Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do now? Isn't there any cure?
Hepatitis C doesn't have any cure yet. And there's just one treatment, but it costs a lot. Does he get insurance from work? Any kind of insurance?
No. He just started his new job.
I suggest that you think twice about him, Noor. You should give up this marriage. He'll probably develop liver disease.
Impossible. This can't be true. There must be some mistake. Can you make another analysis?
Do you know better than me? Come on now. Are you going to teach me what to do?
Sorry. I didn't mean it, sir. I just thought maybe a mistake.
No, there is no mistake. Okay, you may go. I know you didn't mean what you just said.
How am I going to tell Hakan about what's happened?
Well, I wish I could tell you. But speaking as a doctor and your friend, I suggest you tell him the truth. In these cases, giving hope to the patient does more harm than good. Just give all the facts to him. The cold, hard facts.
Here you are. Have some tea and warm up.
Mom, you shouldn't have put yourself to so much trouble.
It's no trouble at all. Enjoy it.
What's going on? Will you tell me?
We got your blood test results. The doctor checked them just before I came here.
And? What's the news? Noor, you're driving me crazy. What's wrong with me?
According to Dr. Bollock, it's hepatitis C. Black jaundice. It's contagious. Even if we get married, we couldn't have kids because they'd get it. It's the worst type of jaundice.
My God. I can't believe it. I might die.
No, don't say that, please.
I can't live without you. Don't leave me now.
I won't. How could I leave you? I can't live without you either.
Is there a cure?
The treatment's very expensive. But we'll try to find a solution. I'm sure the doctor will think of something. I don't know, but we shouldn't give up hope in God. Please don't be upset. Maybe there was a mistake made in the analysis. Let's request another analysis from the doctor. That's it. We'll ask him to make another analysis.
Why would there be a mistake? Has the lab made any other mistakes?
I don't know. But I'll check. Don't be pessimistic so quickly. I'm positive the doctor can find a way.
What do you think? Do the numbers work out?
Let's see. $120,000?
Mm-hmm.
140 meters squares? Okay. Say we're buying it with 1.4 interest rate?
Uh-huh.
We're buying another house in Istanbul in 12 months.
Do you think we'd better buy a bigger house? You know, if we have another baby.
You managed to look after this one, and then we'll talk about another one.
Who can it be? At this hour.
Wait a second, Igul. If it's a patient, tell them I'm not here. They're driving me nuts. They're killing me. Don't these people realize I get to have a life too? For God's sakes.
Ah, Noor. What are you doing here so late? I hope nothing's wrong.
Afraid so. Something is wrong, and it's very bad. If you don't mind, is your husband here?
Yes, of course he is. Come inside.
And then there's 7,000 from the medicine I still have in stock. Evening, Noor.
Hello.
What's up?
Mehmet, sir. I was going to ask a favor from you.
Sit down. What's wrong?
Doctor, please try to get the medicine for my fiancé. I know it's very expensive, but I won't ask for any salary. I can work as long as you wish, please.
But why? What's wrong with Hakan?
Hepatitis C.
What?
Noor is here. Hello, Noor.
Come here, sweetie. Stay away.
Mommy.
Noor. You're a good assistant. I want you to take a good look at how afraid my wife just was for her own safety.
But this disease does not infect others through contact. It just can't. It's infectious only through blood.
I have to think of my own prestige, Noor. I'm so sorry. Even if one of my customers were to realize this, they wouldn't come to me. I'm sorry, but I have to let you go.
Please don't. You can't let me go, Doctor. You're my only hope. Please don't. Please don't. I'm begging you. Please, for God's sake, don't.
I'm sorry, Noor. I don't work for the sake of God. I only work for people's health. I mean this in a very technical way. Look, you're a faithful girl. Keep praying abundantly and resign yourself to your future. Isn't that what you should be doing? Accept your fate. It's simple. Do what you've always been taught and pray to God. Despite all my powers, I can do nothing for you. I'm sorry, but you need to keep praying.
You made 2 mistakes. Your first mistake was when you tested the wrong blood. Your second mistake was the way you treated Noor. She needed your help and you fired her.
I was protecting others.
You were protecting others by hurting her, but you were the cause of the problem. Once more, you promised to help and do just the opposite.
But I went out of my way to help the poor girl.
Oh yes, you did. But in your own words, you said that you did not do work for the sake of God. Didn't you say that? This is so unforgivable.
Did I ever say anything like that?
You did. Not accepting and believing are different things, but deriding the beliefs of others, now.
I didn't mean it like that. It just sort of slipped out.
An earthen jar leaks what's inside. Because of making fun of faith and prayer, do you know the consequences you face?
No.
Do you know what happens when you mock the faithful, or even deny God?
No, I didn't.
This denial is a great mistake. To do so can violate the rights of all of God's creatures. But it is a mistake and a sin as well to disrespect the faithful, who follow God's word, who believe in the power of prayer.
But is that such a great sin? I never thought it would be such a big problem.
When voices are raised in prayer, they can have such a powerful effect, while those raised against it find a very different reception.
I didn't know this because I was too busy making money. And I paid the price when my business began to fail.
Hello, Doctor.
How are you? Hello. Hello. How are you doing? Good morning. How are you?
See you later.
Have a good day.
Hey, Doctor.
Doctor, son, dear, God bless you for restoring so many people to health. I hope it all goes well. May God bless you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Wait a second, dear.
What is it? Can't you see I'm a busy man?
Of course, Doctor, of course. You must be extremely busy. I want to give you something. It isn't very much, but this is my gift to you. May God bless you, my boy.
Thanks, madam. Thanks.
Don't listen to him, lady. Don't. He's lying. He's opened a new laboratory. Have you bought the villas and the cars?
Go away.
You're a lying doctor. Have you bought the cars? Lying doctor, lying doctor, lying doctor.
Get! Ignorance on one side and lunacy on the other. The people around here sicken me. Sicken. Idiots. Stupid people. What's the big deal about this thing? If I hadn't come to this godforsaken place, this village would be filled with quacks.
Oh, doctor.
But these are your customers, Mehmet. Don't be ungrateful to them.
Doctor, please help me. I'm unable to sleep because of the pains in my wrists.
Don't worry, I'll take care of you. Go to the laboratory, have a blood and urine test done.
Doctor, the medicines you gave me didn't help me at all. Can you prescribe different ones?
And you know things better than I do? If I said they're the ones, they're the ones. Okay, wait, I'll have another look.
Doctor,
I will see you soon. Wait your turn. Why can't you people just wait patiently? Fulia,
Yes, doctor.
why can't you control this waiting room? These people are all over me.
I'm sorry, but nobody's trained me.
Just use some common sense. The girl was so useless. I wish Noor were here now.
Hakan, don't let yourself get so depressed. I'll ask my neighbor Jemal to lend us some money. We'll go to the city hospital. We should get one more analysis on your illness, please.
No, I'm staying here. Don't you see I'm not well? I can't move. Go away from here. I don't want you to get infected.
Please, Mom, say something to him.
Don't, Mom. I love her too much to hurt her like that. We can't marry.
And I love you too much to ever abandon you, Hakan.
Don't, Noor. Don't love me. Don't love me.
One more test. Let's get one more done. Maybe there was a mistake.
What kind of a mistake?
Noor. Come on, get up.
What are you doing, Dad?
Let's go. Hakan is contagious. You're putting yourself at risk by getting close to him.
Please, Hamdi. Hakan is already devastated.
What would you do if you were me, Semra? Would you let your child be messed up by such an illness? Would you let that happen to your own child? Of course you wouldn't. I'm so sorry for your son, but I have to protect my daughter as well.
No, Papa,
Come
please,
on,
I
please.
beg you,
It's time to
please.
go.
Go with him, Noor. He's right. Go with him.
I won't. I won't leave you. I won't.
Come on, we're going. Forget about this marriage, Semra. My daughter cannot marry your son under these circumstances. Here. Now!
Papa.
You're my only daughter. My most precious thing in this life. How can I let you throw yourself into such a horrible situation? Are you listening, Noor?
Papa. Papa, if you love me, then you'll let me get one more blood analysis done. Please, Papa.
The doctor who made this analysis and diagnosed the disease is the best doctor we've got. People are coming to his clinic from all over. Another analysis would get Hakan's hopes up, only to crush him once again.
Papa, we're leaving Hakan to die. He has nothing without us. How will you feel if he dies because we didn't help him, Papa?
I'm protecting you.
Papa, I promise you that I'm not going to put myself in danger. Please, Papa, let me do it. Please.
No, sweetheart. It's dangerous for you even to breathe the same air as him.
You have to let me, Papa. Look, I'll make a promise to you. I'll talk to Dr. Bollock. I'll ask him to make one more analysis for us. Please, Papa, please.
This is pretty serious. Pay attention. You have an infection in your upper and lower respiratory tracts, and your kidney is failing. The disease is everywhere.
So am I going to die, Dr. Bollock?
We shall all die, sir. Being frightened doesn't help us to live any longer. But your illness is not fatal, so you won't die. You have to take these medications.
Do you think they're expensive, Doc?
A bit. Expensive enough to keep you alive. Then you'll get an IV from the laboratory. And that one's for free.
May God bless you. May God help you always, Doctor.
Doctor, your wife?
Mehmet, Denise is very sick. You've got to come home. I left him with Fatma. I think it's serious. Let's hurry up.
Fulya, give this man his invoice and give him an IV. But don't charge him for it.
Mehmet, did you hear me?
Fulya, take care of the patient.
Yes, sir.
Mehmet, Denise is running a high fever. What kind of father are you?
I'm a doctor now, Aigul. I have to be more cold-blooded than you. He's a child. It's probably just a fever. What's his temperature?
It's 100.
You see what I mean? If it's not over 100, he's fine. You take this now. There are 50 people out there, and I have to cure them all. You want me to just walk away from them? I will examine Denise more thoroughly tonight, okay? Now go. Wait a second. That medicine's expired. Take this one.
Are you giving your patients expired medicine, Mehmet?
You never asked me that question. Before you went out buying fancy fur jackets or driving your new car.
Hello, Aigul. How are you?
I'm not well at all. Not at all. I don't trust him. I don't trust him anymore.
I think I agree with you. Hello, it's nice to see you.
Hello, do I know you?
My name's Noor. I used to work here. You must have heard about me.
Yes, the doctor mentioned you. How can I help you?
I've forgotten some of my belongings here. If you don't mind, I'd like to go get them.
I have to ask Mehmet about it.
Oh no, don't disturb him. I know where my stuff is. It'll only take a second.
All right, go ahead then, but be quick.
Thank you so much.
Please, restore my son to health. Give him health to resist the pain.
Mom, come on. Mama! Mom, I don't want anyone. I don't want to see anybody. Why are you here? I don't want to see you.
But I want to see you. We can't give up so easily. Since you're refusing to get one more analysis done, I'm gonna try another way.
What's that?
Hakan, please calm down.
Noor, why don't you want to admit it? How can Mehmet be mistaken?
Trust me, he can.
You'll be better in no time.
Thanks.
Mehmet, you look busy.
Oh yeah, we grow bigger every day.
Have the inspectors written their report?
There's no response yet. I don't think there'll be anything wrong. Why? Did you hear something about it?
Some recent health scandals prompted the health department to start a very strict inspection policy. You know the medicines you have in stock and the equipment in the laboratory? You'd better do something about them. You'll probably get a surprise inspection one of these days.
Doctor.
Haven't I told you to knock before you come in here?
I'm sorry, sir, but the patients...
Send them all home. Tell him the doctor is sick.
But, sir.
Do what I'm telling you. If Noor were here.
Oh, that's right. Noor was here earlier. She left some things in the lab, so she took them.
What did she take? What does she think she's doing?
Excuse me.
Yes?
I need your help for an analysis, doctor.
Is it yours?
No, it's for a friend of mine. He's really too sick to come here himself.
Where did you get this blood?
I was working in a laboratory in Bishstepe. I wanted to double-check our results. Help me out, please. It's extremely important to the patient. It's a matter of life and death.
What's his name?
Hakan Fidan.
Under normal conditions, I would never do such a thing without proper scheduling, but I'll make an exception.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you can wait outside, please.
What is that girl up to? She's going to turn my clinic into a scandal. Does she think she knows better than I do? Idiot! She'll destroy me! Get me Noor's number from the phone book immediately.
Oh my God, you are the Almighty. Please have mercy on us. Please care for us. Please allow me to receive some good news.
Noor's fighting for me, Mama. So I shouldn't be giving up so quickly.
Yes, darling. We shouldn't give up hope in God.
I'm going to Mehmet's clinic, Mom. I'll talk to him. I'll learn everything about my disease. And I'll fight a way to fight it.
All right, sweetheart. Let me come with you.
No, Mom. No. Hey, I think my temperature's come down a bit. I'll go alone. It's not that far.
I can go ahead and run the analysis again, but nothing will change. It'll be better if I could speak to him myself. Okay, thank you.
Doctor?
You're killing me here. When are you going to learn to knock on the door? Ah, Hakan, come in. I was just trying to get you on the phone. Sit down.
God willing, you will have some good news for me. The blood Noor took for me. How was the test?
She didn't give it to me. She must have done something else with it. And I don't think that was a very smart thing to do.
I'm sorry?
Listen to me, Hakan. I am never wrong. I mean, it's sad to have to tell you this, but that's my job. There's nothing we can do.
Dr. Anthony Salerno, pick up extension 10100. Dr. Anthony Salerno, 10100, please.
Please give me some good news. Please tell me.
Yes, the news is good. I don't know what happened, but the initial analysis was incorrect. Your patient's blood sample is completely normal and healthy. Congratulations.
Oh, God bless you, sir. Now Hakan and I can get married.
I see.
You have to give this up, Hakan. Noor may mislead you. She might tell you that you're going to recover. And this could be catastrophic for you. It would not only be a disaster for both of you, it would be a disaster for your children as well. You can't get a job. And you would ruin Noor's life. Understand?
Yes, I do, sir. Thanks. And thank you very much for thinking about our own welfare.
Don't mention it. You're welcome. And now, if you don't mind, I have other people to help.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Dr. Farouk Uzgun to reception, please. Dr.
It's
Farouk
ringing.
Uzgun to reception, please.
Leave me alone. Enough!
Don't believe him. He's a liar. A liar. A liar. A liar. 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 He's a liar. A liar.
I'm going to the warehouse.
What about the patients, sir?
Maybe I could take them with me so we can have a couple of drinks. Huh? We can't sell out this stuff quickly enough. What can I do? What can I do? Come on, Mehmet, think. Think. I've come up with a brilliant idea. Treatment is free. The medicine paid for. As the medicine comes free, I'll still be making money. This is the final time I'll tell you, knock on that door before you enter.
Doctor, nurse fiancé has committed suicide. I just wanted to let you know.
The boy was going to die anyway. It just means he decided not to wait for his destiny. He's dead.
You killed that boy! How could you do that? You can...
Look, I'm a doctor. I'm not a murderer. I restore people to health. I don't kill them. You understand? Get away, huh?
You killed him! You killed him! You killed him!
Shut up! No! Hakan's death is not my responsibility.
The truth was disclosed in your lab, and the problem was created by your irresponsibility in this matter.
But how is a problem like that my fault? At the end of the day, it was a mistake.
Hakan died because of your vicious plot. He committed suicide because of you. A suicide can have an effect on someone's whole eternal life. And since you cause it, it's your sin.
It's their ignorance. They either go to a quack or they go to...
Or they go to you. One sells his religion for a penny, and the other one his profession. What is the difference between you? You give less harm? Is this plausible?
The care I gave them was special.
I see. The medicines in the warehouse, the apartments, and the yachts you were buying made you feel special, didn't they?
Look, I made a mistake. But the medications were for their benefit.
Expired? Medications that were banned? This was a benefit? You also had a habit of prescribing medicines that did nothing for the patients.
Then who am I to confront because of all this?
With all the people of the country you lived in, paying all of them back will be quite a challenge. However, if you had stopped to think about what you were doing in the first place, none of these terrible things would have happened.
I got greedier. I considered everything. But I didn't even think about such a place. I realize now that some of my mistakes have brought me to this end. Higher.
Like that?
Higher. That side too.
He's
now,
lying!
When you...
Don't believe him! He's deceiving you! He's lying! You killed him! You killed him!
Did I kill Hakan? Was I the one who threw him out a window? Is it my fault he was a coward?
How's this?
That side. Lift it up a little.
Hakan is dead.
I'm very sorry to hear that, Noor.
No, Doctor, you're not sorry. If you were, you wouldn't have kept on doing the same thing. You would have changed your attitude by now, wouldn't you? You wouldn't see 50 patients a day. You wouldn't prescribe the wrong medicines. And your laboratory would be in much better condition.
How dare you? I went to med school. You think you know better?
I do. I do know better than you, Doctor. And I have something that you certainly don't.
What's that? Ignorance?
Oh no, conscience. I will expose you. I'll see to it that you won't take advantage of these poor people and play with their hopes anymore.
Ha! Ha ha ha! What are you looking at? Get back to work.
Hello, Yusuf. How are you?
Hello, fine, thanks.
My name's Noor. I was Dr. Bollock's assistant. I'd like to talk to you about your son's death, if you don't mind.
Why do you want to remind me of my pain? I don't want to talk about it. Mustafa's dead. Nothing I can say can bring him back, and that's that. Now I don't want to be disturbed.
Who's this, Yusuf? It's you. You're the girl from the clinic, aren't you?
That's right.
She wants to talk about Mustafa.
I lost my fiancé Hakan a few days ago. Maybe you heard about it. He threw himself out a window.
May God forgive him.
The person responsible for my fiancé's death is Dr. Bollock, and he was responsible for your son's death, too.
We're not interested in this anymore. If he's responsible, may God punish him.
Do you still have your son's medicines, his prescriptions, and results of the analysis?
I threw it all out.
I have them.
If you'll help me, many other people's lives will be saved.
No, we can't help you.
If it's going to be worth it, I will.
Kulsum?
Children shouldn't die anymore, Yusuf.
Let's check this side, too.
I've got a tummy ache, Papa.
You're going to be fine, Denise. You're very lucky. Because your daddy is a very successful doctor.
Now sleep, dear. I think we should take him to the hospital in the city. He would get better treatment there, don't you think?
Are you going to know better than me? He's not vomiting. He's all right.
His stomach keeps hurting him.
There's nothing wrong. Maybe he's trying to stay home from school, huh?
Stop this nonsense.
You stop this nonsense. Are you going to know better than me?
I do. Why wouldn't I know better than you? Won't a mother know when there's something wrong with her child? If you don't take your son to the hospital in the morning, then I will.
Okay, I will. After the show tomorrow. Just be patient. Later on, we can take him to wherever you want. I'll take him to the greatest hospital in the country.
What show is this?
There's a big presentation at my clinic tomorrow. You're going to be very proud of your husband.
Mehmet Bollock once told me, 90 to 95% of people's illnesses are cured by themselves without any kind of medical intervention at all. There's actually no need even for diagnosis, but I do it anyway, he said.
The rest of those 5 to 10% may have some problems a little later, but they'll be fine. Anyone else, anyone who's still here, after a couple of treatments, send them to the hospital. If I send a patient to a specialist, that means it's really serious. I tell you this so you'll assist me. How do I look for you?
Great, Doctor.
I'm going to get lots of blessings today. I've guaranteed my place in paradise.
He even brags that he saves money by cutting short the patient's appointments. One day he saw over 100 patients and barely looked at them.
Dr. Bollock's clinic was inspected by our people already. They found no violations of any kind, but it's scheduled for another inspection soon. Because of its remote location, nobody wants to work there. So the doctor faces no competition, see?
But the villagers believe everything he says. They continue to believe him.
Welcome. Yeah, right this way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. One for me, please.
Doctor! Liar, doctor! Don't believe him! Don't! He's a liar!
What happened, Igul?
Don't you see? Denise has become worse
first.
What?
Let's take him to the city. For God's
Okay, okay.
sake, Mehmet, come on, come on.
Amit, take care of things.
Hurry up. I told you so many times.
Thank you.
Come on, Mehmet, hurry up. Okay, Mehmet.
Come on, get in. Get in.
Doctor! Doctor! Liar!
Oh, for God's sakes, is this lunatic following me? Ah.
Doctor! Liar, doctor! Liar, doctor! Liar, doctor!
I kept telling you that the boy was very, very sick, but you never paid any attention to me.
You knew how busy I was. Inspectors were coming.
If the inspectors were coming, why were you handing out free medication? Worry about your son.
Oh, God. What's he doing out here? The lunatic's trailing me. Maybe I'm just seeing things.
Mehmet! Mehmet, look where you're going! Mehmet!
How did I come to this? I had such plans when I began my career.
And what were they?
I would live among the poor, and I would help them.
Then why didn't you help them?
I was making just a little money, and I wanted to make more. I was ambitious. I was very greedy. I wasn't going to do it for long.
But the money kept flowing in.
My plans fell through. Bilal deceived me. It was his fault.
But that's not what you said when we met.
You always brought me useless medicines. Most of them were expired.
Why did you buy them? You could have said no. I brought them to you because you were a great customer for us.
If we were to stand here forever, you two would still be blaming each other. You have gambled with the health of others, which is a blessing from God. You are both guilty of this.
What will happen to him?
He will be asked the same questions you have been asked. He will be called to give account. He will answer for all the harm he helped you cause.
I thought that I was all alone.
I wish you were all alone. But you alone caused that child's death.
I know.
And you berated and mistreated so many, and you collected unjust profit by deceiving the gullible.
I know.
Your greed affected your work. Others died because of you.
I know.
You became rich by living at the expense of poor people.
I know.
You made decisions far beyond your knowledge and your expertise. You were guilty of pride.
I know.
You stopped patients from going to better hospitals where they could get proper care.
I know.
And there are many more examples.
I know. I know. I know. I know. I can't say anything else. We've come to the end, right?
Right.
You know what? Maybe this book won't be given to me.
Why wouldn't it be?
Attribute it to my ignorance. Maybe what I've done is madness. Just like some lunatic.
Really? But these are things you did of your own free will. That is not madness.
Well, let's pretend that I never lived that life. Let me become a piece of earth or a stone.
But you did live it. You were created as a human being.
But now I'm nothing more than a miserable creature.
Which is of your own choosing. Actually, you had an intellect and a profession that could make angels envy you.
Yes, I had, but...
God is not unjust to people. but people are unjust to themselves. Take a look at your life before this final glance comes. Always remember, there is an end for you, as there is an end for everything in this world. Introspection is to understand the transient facet of this mortal life. If you knew your guide as truthfulness, your final glance would have carried you to an infinite beauty.
No! 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 Oh no! No, I'm so sorry! No, please! Give me another chance! Please, just one more chance! No! No! I beg you! No! No!